Yeah, Bear here again. Now, today I'm bringing you the second episode of my Aston Villa save. Now, carrying on from the last one, still using the strikerless tactic from FM Base. The link is in the first episode, which is the tactics video. So if you want to watch that one, as I said in that, it's not my own tactic. I've actually plug and play tactic that I'm using for a change. So what I'm going to do in this video is I am going to run you through a few things. So I'm going to show you how my season's progressing so far. Also, I am looking at doing some scouting, so I'm going to be firing my scouts, and then I'm going to sort out some new assignments, things like that. 'Cause the first episode really, and the first save wasn't something that I was looking at carrying on doing, so I hadn't really sorted out my scouting network, hadn't really sorted anything out like that really. But it was just as the game was progressing, as the save was going on and on, I started to enjoy it really, really much, really. And it's kind of changed my view on the plug and play tactics. They can be a hell of a lot of fun. Normally I enjoy creating my own tactics. I've had success, not to the level of this one, I will be honest with you. With a tactic I created myself is I started with Aston Villa. I managed to get them third, left in my second season, joined RB Leipzig, qualified for the Champions League there in my first full season, and in the season that I was joined halfway through, which was the second season of the game, and then pretty much then I've won the Champions League and the league every single season. But they're in a much better position than Villa were when from the start of this game, and also they're only competing against Bayern Munich, whereas in this league is obviously you've got Man City, you've got Liverpool, you've got Man United, so it is a really tough league to crack, and that's without mentioning Arsenal and Chelsea as well. Now, start of the season, 4 wins, 2 draws, can't complain whatsoever at that, and the one draw there was against Leicester and the other was against Chelsea, so 2 draws against really good teams there and 4 straight wins. Now I have made a hell of a lot of changes. My plan is with this with this save is to go in and only sign young players, so I'm looking at 19-year-old players or younger that are going to be stars for the absolute future. So just have a look. So still waiting on this guy to join. If we go on to transfer history, so this season spent a bit of money, spent 91 million, but I've sold 79 million pounds, so only 12 million net. If you look at these, the major movers, I did sell Leon Bailey for 60 million. Target went 6.5 to Celtic, El Ghazi. So basically, it was all most of the players that came back on loan. I was just shipping them out. Plus, Bailey was the only big departure from my team from last year. So obviously, I lost Coutinho as well. But apart from that, now what I've done, just signed nothing but young players. So Pedro Neto was basically my replacement for Bailey. I think he is an upgrade. His mentors need a little bit of work. But I'm going to get him into a mentoring group with someone like Danny Ings, who's got great mentors, and hopefully see these kind of shoot up. He's quick, good dribbler, decent crosser, decent passer. So not a bad player at all, and I think he will definitely be better than Leon Bailey. He's already worth more money, and so not bad at all. Right, sign this guy. My plan is to train him up as a shadow striker. Now, wanted a bit more pace in there, as eventually Ollie Watkins I am probably looking at moving him on. There's been lots of interest, but no one's coming with any decent bids. Another high determination player, so he should come up there. My scouts love him, and he has been a decent-ish player for me so far. Chipped in with a couple of goals, 7.42 and 4 assists, so I can't complain at that. He has had to play on the wing because of a few injuries for me and stuff like that, but I've been absolutely delighted with him. This guy, God knows how you pronounce that, Sinistera, I hope I got that right. Again, He's more cover for on the wing, so he can play right or left. So he's kind of my second choice left winger and my second choice right winger. Decent player. Didn't pay much for him at all. So he was a bit older than my 19 plus, but he's kind of my backup player. And for 13.25, I just couldn't resist. So this guy as well, 19-year-old, playing as a shadow striker. Let's try and have a go at pronouncing this. Zach Harrian. Right, don't know how I did there. Probably terrible. Look at that. Just everything's decent. You know, jack of all trades, master of none, really. Well, apart from tackling. Decent player. He's already hit the ground running. 3 goals, 2 assists in just 6 games, and he's playing on the shadow striker, not in the middle role, as either on the left or the right. So doing really well for me there. This lad, this is another one of my backup wingers. 19-year-old, looks like he's an absolute superstar in the making. Didn't pay much for him at all. So Matika, really looking forward to seeing how he develops. Okay, and last but not least, Abdel bit of a punt with this one. Didn't pay much for him. I'm trying to train him up to play as the roaming playmaker, and see how he gets on. Lots of greens. I think he just needs a bit of playing time and stuff like that. So I have just bought him, loaned him out. It was 4.6 million. So I just took a little bit of a punt on him, to be honest with you. But I thought for that kind of money, you know, can't really go wrong. So the only player I really spent any money on is this Pedro Neto. The rest of the guys are all pretty cheap, all pretty decent, and all stars for the future. So this season so far, if I show you the table, right, there you go. So as you can see, second place, starting really well. And what I'm going to do for you now is we've got a couple of exciting games coming up. So we've got Newcastle and Real Madrid. So I thought we'd play these games live, and then what we'll do is either in this video or the next video, depending on how long, we'll sort out the scouting. So let's go up and see how we do. Right, 10 press conference. Okay, Eddie Howe has been surprisingly blasé about the importance of the upcoming match to his fans. Do you share his views about the lack of importance of this match? Right. Right, negative. Okay, you seem very confident. I'm not myself get too carried away. Newcastle have notched up for 8th and lie in 3rd. Every team we play has quality. They're proving a lot of people wrong. Got us go for that. A little patronising towards Newcastle. I'm just going to go for that negative one. How challenging you to get your players to play as well as to do against Sporting CP. I want to set the bar. Good team spirit. Team is playing freedom created by confidence. That's brilliant. Suffering defeat hurts morale. We're a strong group. Okay. Okay, and let's just praise Douglas Louise. Okay. Right, just go for a quick pick from there. Okay, no. I actually, even though Buendia is actually better as a shadow striker, I want Adime to get more game time there, so I'm going to swap that one round. Let's have a look. Concert Chambers, Mings. Okay, and Chambers I'm actually training as an inverted wing back to play in that position. Let's have a look at who's Sanson now, Hurahan, no. Okay. Right. Okay, so he's short, so need to give him some game time, so I'll leave him in. Right then, let's go out there and see how we do against the mighty Newcastle. Pick up from where you left off last time. Forward to it, that we're capable of. Seek the initiative. Okay. I don't know why that's messed up. I haven't drawn 4 games in one way in a row. I don't know why it's doing that. Never mind. Yeah, let's have a look and see how we get on. Newcastle started well, passing the ball nicely. Matty Cash has been absolutely brilliant. Okay, now hopefully you can see what we can do. Oh, lovely solo run. Let's see, play the ball nicely out from the back. I don't know what that was. Went straight back though. As you can see, nicely, 2 shots on goal, 2 shots on target. So the good thing is we shoot less often. It's not something I'd have thought of doing if I was creating this tactic, especially not with all 3. It does mean that you really work forwards and not see them great chance. You get so many shots on target, so you're not really wasting the chances. The other thing that's been surprising me is how well this tactic does when you go behind. Definitely been my go-to tactic now if I was 2-0 down or something at half time, even if this wasn't the main tactic, because it works amazingly. The amount of games that I've won or drawn from being 2-0 down or 3-0 down, more than any other tactic I've used. I'm not playing too great at the moment. Just let Newcastle back into this game. Lovely block. Come on, come on, come on. Really don't want to start falling behind Man City by even more. I don't think this is the season for us to really win the league. But I'd really like to push them, especially if we get to the last couple of games of the season and still be with an outside shot. And then hopefully next year we can go on and win the Champions League. It's offside, was it? Pretty sure it's going to be offside. That's good job on that alignment. Do pick up a lot of yellow cards, and I mean a lot. Wendy got sent off, got 3 red cards last season, I think. Oh. So what I always do at half time, and I recommend you do the same if you use this tactic, is if you're winning, I suppose you can ease off a little bit. I just substitute all my players on yellow cards at half time, etc. It's looking a bit tired. Have a look. Things are going well, but I know you're capable even better. Okay, let's take Matty Cash off. And let's swap them around. Let's get Callum Chambers. This is one of the guys from my youth team. Not a bad little player really. Dave Cake, never going to be a superstar. He's a decent enough squad player for now. Another player that I'll probably look at moving on and making a bit of money from. Also last season I had possibly the best youth intake that I've ever had. I'm pretty terrible though for you Pintos. I have no luck with it whatsoever, but there's 3 players who I believe all for the first team players really have to defend players, and I'll show you after this match. Right. I hate being 1-0 up. Nice little tackle. See what you can do. Oh, I thought they were going to score then, Martinez. Freshen things up a little bit. Generally like to wait 55 minutes, 60 minutes, making myself just do. Seem to have dominated this match, but not quite got the goals. A chance on target. Doesn't really abuse the corner situation. That second, so it's 16 goals, 7 on target. Great percentage of shots. Fair. Passing the ball around roughly now. Beautiful, come on, get that second. Come on, Danny boy. Ooh. Your fullbacks, well, inverted wing backs, get a fair deep few goals as well. So it's everybody from the centre backs to your fullbacks to your holding midfielder will score 3 or 4 goals a season. Okay, let's make it change. Tired, so let's give Ollie Watkins a run out. Moving it absolutely lovely now. Oh. You ever get that feeling you're just going to nick an equaliser in the 88, 90 minute or something like that? Just got a horrible feeling. Really want to score a goal. Oh, nice little back heel. Me saying that we don't score many from corners. There we go. Prove me wrong, and also prove me wrong about them getting a 1 draw. That can't happen there, can it? Right. He needs a little bit of game time. So, although he's a centre back, I do plan on him playing in the future as my centre back. I think he's going to take over from either Tyrone Mings or Thompson next season. I'm also training him up to be a roaming playmaker. If you have a look at him, pretty decent ball playing defender. I just want that extra versatility that he's going to offer from being able to play in that position as well. Let's pop him up. So again, this is the team 3rd in the league, just 1 place below us. Absolutely fantastic result, 2-0. fantastic cross and effort there. So as you can see, a few players haven't had these 7 out of 10s with what you want, and normally, so two of your attacking 5 haven't performed well at all. We're still winning this match comfortably, 2-0. This tactics just, even when you're not playing sensational, you're not playing great. I've won games where we've been the weakest side, drawn games and down 2-3 down, games 1-2 down. This tactic just does it all really. And as you saw from the results last season, if you watched that first episode video, with the 9-0s and 7-0 victories, when you are top and when you aren't flying, you absolutely destroy other teams. This team of players I've got are probably probably the 7th, 8th best team in the league, if that. And we're outperforming the likes of Liverpool last season, Manchester United, fantastic results so far. So I'm hoping once we get a better team, get better players next year, I really hope that we can push on and win the Premiership. Season after that, like the Champions League. So what I'm planning to do is a 10-year plan. At the end of that is to be the best team in Europe and to have won the Champions League 3 or 4 times in that time. I'd also like some FA Cups, because Villa haven't won the FA Cup since 1987. So it's been a long old time for us. Okay, happy enough with that. Yes, I'm delighted, as I said. Well done lads, good win for us. I'm pleased. We execute game plan perfectly. Right, so let's have a look. 700 defeats, concert, yeah, praise performance. 14 unbeaten now. So we haven't lost a game since before April. Sorry about that. Okay. Lloyd. I was pleased with the results. Had a good solid game. That's how I believe football should be played. I certainly hope so. Brilliant. Okay. Right, let's move on to the scouting. So I've got a few more scouts. So let's have a look. So what I like to do is create new assignments. So where have we got? North America, South, Central America. Where have I got covered? North and South. Right, so I need to do Europe onwards. So this is just my real easy, real quick scouting. So add conditions, age. I only look for young players from my scouts. Other players you can find yourself, I always find. Scouted potential ability. I'm just looking for excellent, ongoing, scouting pool, start assignment. Okay. And all I do is just keep doing that. Or if you want to assign one, so let's go Eastern Europe. So let's actually assign a scout this time. So let's have a look. Let's go for Jeremy Olivax. And no, he hasn't got an assignment. Okay, so let's go for scouting player potential again. Let's go for excellent. And let's go for age, and let's go to 19 years old. Ongoing, so you never have to keep changing it until your scout leaves or you get a better one. And let's just start assignments, and straight away he is in there scouting Eastern Europe for us. So let's see what our South American scouts picked up for us so far. Okay. Okay, not really interested. Most of these I think where he'd already seen. Okay, that's a new one, Luis Campo. Let's have a look. Okay, so he's found us a 19-year-old striker, Serbian. Not bad. Tempted, and unfortunately failed to gain a work permit. So I might keep an eye on him, and then what I do is create a shortlist. So I have the players, I don't know, call it whatever you want, someone you're definitely interested in, someone you're quite interested in, someone that you think is decent and you can make some money on it. I generally have those three kind of playlists, those kind of shortlists. I'd whack him into the third one, decent, can make a decent profit from him, and looking at buy and sell players, and I think by the end of it you can go out and you can have millions, billions in the bank, buy anyone you want. But I think the start of it is I just like to make money, get money in the bank, and then it just gets to the point where you get such a high reputation club, you can sell your players for 80 million, go out and buy another 20 million pound youngster who ends up better than the player you sold in the first place. So that's just how I scout. Pretty straightforward, really. So what I like to do is get a lot of scouts and get all the major regions, so your Central America, your North America, your South America, all completely covered, North and South, get all the air regions in Europe covered. Then I like to cover Australia as a continent, and the same with Africa as well, and a little bit the same with Asia, because there's only so many scouts that you can have. And see what pops up. Every now and again you get an absolute diamond, I find, from Africa. Last save I had, I bought a goalkeeper for 500,000, I think, from Africa, and within 3 years he was my first choice goalkeeper, and worth about 30-40 million pounds. So 10 press conference. I always want to win. Delighted with his form. Can't speak highly enough. I think that will do. Right then, okay, as you can see, we're 2 games into the Champions League qualifications with a win and a draw, and Real Madrid are at the moment only on 1 point. So if we can beat Real Madrid now while we're at home, even if we lose the away leg to them, we've got a very good chance of finishing top of our group. We're on 4 points, so win this will be on 7 and have a 6-point advantage over them. Okay, I always do the same. Wendia, wing, Danny Ing, middle. Actually, right. Bit tired. Ollie Watkins. He's a bit tired, but I'd rather have him on. Oh God. He's declining a little bit. See his potential. Talking of which, if I just show you my little superstars. Right, the one is already here, John Warren, so he's my second choice goalkeeper. I think for a 16-year-old these are great stats. He's 6'3". Delighted with him. I'm hoping he'll take over from Martinez when he's ready. I even managed to throw him in and give him a league game last season at just 16 years old, because it was against Watford and I was already guaranteed top of the league. I was already guaranteed Champions League football and I wasn't going to win the league, so I thought, why not? Where are you? Okay. Clement is the other one, I think. So you're looking at 4-star potential, 16, decent determination. So I'm really hoping that he'll develop. I gave him a game as well. I gave him 2 games last season. So threw him straight in there. I am going to look at loaning them out. next season, those two anyway. Where are you? Was it Martin? Yes. And this guy apparently is going to be a little superstar. So again, I think not bad stats for a 16-year-old. Already up to a top valuation of 9.2 million. His determination is only 10, but I generally find that's the cut-off. I think 10 you're okay, you can still get a decent player out of them and close to their top potential. So anyway, enough of that. Let's go on and let's play Real Madrid, shall we? I know we're in dogs, yeah. Let's do that, get the fans, carry that confidence in, make sure he's fresh for the future. We've got a great bunch. Okay, and let's kick this off. It'd be nice if the first time that I've ever streamed a live FM22 save, well not live, but actually record me as we're playing the game. It'd be lovely to have 2 wins out of 2. Well, that was in. Really did think that was in. What we're going to cause scoring another corner there. 3 minutes in so far, we're dominating Real Madrid. I know it's only 3 minutes in there. Yeah. I've just cursed us against the one. Nope, we're winning it straight back. What you find as well, when you're playing well, the ball just comes back and back and back, just constantly in your opponent's arm. Douglas Luiz for me last season. I think he only scored 3 or 4 goals, but they were absolute crackers, all 3. Demo back in. Oh, there we go. Come on, Danny. See, that's where we just need that little bit of extra quality. Danny Ings, good player, but he's not Champions League top flight player, is he? None of my team is at the moment, though. To be fair, that's why we're looking at signing new, developing. Let's face it, the best players on the game, they're not interested in coming to Aston Villa, like real life. Sign these 19-year-olds, make them name, keep signing 19-year-olds until you get some develop some superstars yourself, and try and keep up with these superstars as long as you can. We're leads, simple. I do think though that perhaps FM22 is a little bit too easy. I don't know what you guys think. What I would say though is this is the first tactic that I'm close to saying played broken to whereas I've had FM games before where you develop a tactic and it becomes almost unbeatable. You just stroll through everything, whereas perhaps I don't want it to be a tactic. But I do think it's quite an yellow card, so I'm going to take him up at half time. So the inverted wing back's getting there with a chance of gain, create a dominating Real Madrid. Take this in real life. Get out of the group, finish second. Let's finish top of the group and hopefully get an easier game. Right, I want to get my younger players some match experience, so let's pop him in there. And I might buy Watkins on as well, actually. Yeah, it's because he's not 100% fit, so yeah, let's pop Watkins on. Just freshen it up front a little bit. Got a couple of tired players. Just don't concede early. Back, so should be alright. Cancer as well. Gonna wait till about 80 minutes just in case he gets injured before I make my last and final change. Don't care about scoring there, just keep the corners coming, just keep going there. Possession doesn't really matter with this stuff, like some of the others that I've played. Okay, change things up a little bit. Checked, encourage, right. Absolutely gutted now. wanted to wait until about 80 minutes and then change the tactics up to something a little bit more defensive, so just probably holding on to the ball and a bit of time wasting. But at the end of the day, 2-2 draw with Real Madrid, not the end of the world. It's put me on 5 points after 3 games, so it's not bad at all really. And it still means that Real Madrid after 3 games have still just got 2 points. Come on, Danny. Oh well. Okay, after 2-0 that was a bit of a disappointing result, but 2-2 against Real Madrid, I'm still going to take that. If you'd offered me a draw, I'd have took it. Right, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. The next one I will post probably around end of January, so probably just after the transfer window, so you can see any players that I've signed, that kind of thing. And then the final video, perhaps looking to see if we're in the FA Cup final and last game of the season or something like that. Okay, so please like, subscribe and comment. Tell me if any young players you think that you've seen around that perhaps might be decent value to bring into this club. Let me know. And if you've done an Aston Villa save and managed to do better in your first season and managed to win the league, definitely let me know about that, and definitely let me know what tactic you use. I'll give it a go. Thanks ever so much. Bye bye.